Oh my goodness. Greetings and salutations, trivia enthusiasts. It is I, Gentleman Jim, the third best trivia host in North America, coming at you like I do from here in my subterranean trivia lair. Turn some of that music down. Folks, I see there are a number of you watching in on Twitch. Go for it. Jump in the game. You can play on your desktop now. You can play at trivnow.com. There we go. You can play.trivnow.com/Gentleman Jim. That's me. The other thing you can do, you can download the free TrivNow Trivia Night app for your phone or mobile device, wherever finer music and lifestyle helping apps are sold. This one's free, and you can download it, and then you enter the TrivNow game key. It's right there under my many chins. 7AVY. That is Abecedarian Victor Ypsilanti, Michigan. 7AVY for tonight. Look at that! Looking at the leaderboard, we got a strong bunch in the game right now. Let's see. I got one red dot, but I got nine in the game. All right. So yeah. If you're watching along on Facebook, you're about 20 seconds behind. You can check me out at twitch.tv/triviahubbub. I'm going to stick that over there. There you go. Folks, we got a good bunch in the room now. I'm just going to jump right in. What the heck? I'm going to go with going right in. I got 19 questions. 10 of them are free response. 9 of them are multiple choice. Free response answer. Fill in the blanks. You get 10 points for a correct answer. You get 20 points for a correct answer for a fill in the blank. You got a minute to get your answer in. Multiple choice, you get 10 points because something I'm looking for is on the screen already. You got a 1 in 4 chance of getting that 10 points. Plus, if you have the correct answer, you also will have what remains from a bank of 10 speed points. So answering faster means more points. It matters. I think that's about it. 19 questions, 10, 9. Let's jump right in. I got question number 1. It's a current events question. It's what all the kids are talking about. The kids love, if the kids love anything, the kids love video games. And if the kids love anything else, the kids love the exciting world of finances. They love finances and video games in that order, preferably leveraged finances and equities. Equities are what the kids love. The kids love equities. Question number 1, what is the stock ticker symbol for GameStop? What is the stock ticker symbol for GameStop? You want to buy some GameStop stock. You got whatever. You got you're a kid. You're a kid who enjoys video games. You enjoy Reddit, and you want to jump in there and stick it to some trader, and you've got something like $17,000 to $19,000 kicking around that you can afford to lose. Sure, go ahead, buy some GameStop stock. Don't whatever you do, do not listen to the people who actually do this for a living and check the fundamentals on stocks. Whatever you do, don't pay attention to them. You listen to the folks on Reddit. That's what you should do, because there's no way you're going to get bit. It's never going to go bad. And if, by the way, I know that because I've got $43,000 worth of Beanie Babies over my shoulder over there. So folks, I got 9 out of 10 answers in. I'm gonna jump on this one. We've all been reading about it for the last couple of days. The stock ticker symbol on the New York Stock Exchange, that's where the GameStop is traded. It is GME. That's it, GME. That's what you got for if you want to buy that GameStop. Question number 2. Question number 2 is Question number 2 is for old people and young people, people who like media, people who did not mind that video killed the radio star. Question number 2, multiple choice question. What 1980s MTV VJ was an early adopter of podcasting, earning him the nickname of the Podfather? Was it Mark Goodman? Was it Adam Curry, J.J. Jackson, or Dan Cortez? What 1980s MTV VJ was an early adopter of podcasting, earning him the nickname of the Podfather? Is it Mark Goodman? Is it Adam Curry? Is it J.J. Jackson? Or is it Dan Cortez? What do I have? I got 9 out of 9 answers in, and I got 5 out of 9 answers correct. Yeah, what do we got? We got Dan Cortez at Road Rules, and he's a good-looking man. I cannot take that away from him. Well done, Dan Cortez. I'm good for you. J.J. Jackson, of course, had a long history in radio, and then parlayed that into being one of the first VJs. He was older than most of them. Mark Goodman, who I know mostly for getting punched in the face at the US Festival by a member of The Clash, one of my favorite bands. I believe Mick Jones was the one who punched Mark Goodman in the face. No, Cosmo Vinyl, friend of the band, punched him in the face. But the Podfather, the forward-looking Podfather, that was Adam Curry, who is, I believe, a second generation. I think he joined MTV a year or two after 84. It launched in 81. He joined in 84, but he got in on podcasting. And also, I saw when I was looking at this, he also is the first person to buy the URL mtv.com in 1993, and they were okay with him doing it. And then later, they wanted it, and they sued him for it. So there you go. I don't know anything beyond that. Maybe he's okay with it. Question number three. We're staying in video games, and we're staying in the media field. Question number 3 for 20 points. The gaming-oriented video streaming platform Twitch. It's a Twitch question. Was originally a spin-off of what now defunct live streaming site. Twitch. We got, what do we got? We got some people watching us on Twitch now. Yeah, go ahead. Twitch used to be, or was, a spin-off of what now defunct live streaming site. I got 8 out of 9 answers in with 30 seconds left, 27 seconds left. And we got some answers in there. 19 seconds left with 9 out of 9. We're all in there. All right. Oh, my goodness. Somebody here is playing for $1 million. Yes. We got 9 out of 9 answers in. I'm going to stop that with 3 seconds left. Twitch, originally a spinoff, as most of you know. I think 6 out of 9 of you got. It was a spinoff of Justin.tv. Justin.tv. Question number 4. Question number 4 is a good question for if you're going to have a blackout. If your lights are going to go out, you're going to want radio around. You're going to want a flashlight around. You're going to want some batteries around. Question number 4. Speaking of flashlight batteries, what is the voltage of a D-cell alkaline battery? Is it 4.5 volts? Is it 1.5 volts? Is it 3 volts? Or is it 6 volts? What is the voltage of a D-cell alkaline battery? Is it 4.5 volts? Is it 1.5 volts? Is it 3 volts? Or is it 6 volts? I got 8 out of 9 answers in. I got 11 people watching. I don't know if that means that they're playing as a team. If you're playing on a team, that's great. Or if they just haven't jumped in yet. So I want to give it another couple of seconds just in case one of those new people in here. 2 more have jumped on the app or are playing on the desktop. So I want to leave an extra couple of seconds here. That's not what I want. That's not what I want. That's what I want. All right. So I guess they might be playing on a team. I'm going to close this one down. D-cell battery and a C-cell battery and an A and a double A cell battery and a triple A cell battery. All of them. 1.5 volts. 1.5 volts behind them. So yeah. What do we got here? We have anybody in chat here? No. Oh, here we go. All right. Let's do it. Let's go with the next question here. We're going to go with question number 5. Question number 5 is worth 20 points. And you'll have a minute for it. And it's a film question. It's a film question that I was inspired. I was listening in on Mega Sheep on Liquid Courage, like I do. I follow them every Wednesday, and I listen in. And as I'm putting my questions in, I listen, and sometimes they inspire some questions. So tonight, Jason asked a question about name Quentin Tarantino films after Pulp Fiction. And so I am going with a Pulp Fiction question. In the film Pulp Fiction, what is the name of the 50s themed restaurant where Mia and Vincent dance to a Chuck Berry song and drink a $5 milkshake? It's a film question. In the film Pulp Fiction, what is the name of the 50s themed restaurant where Mia and Vincent dance to a Chuck Berry song and drink a $5 milkshake? That's a milkshake, right? $5 for a milkshake? $5? Don't got no bourbon in it or nothing? $5. I'm going to give some partial credit to some people here. Let me give half credits. A couple of half credits. Because this one's a little bit tougher. Russ from Trivia Workshop. By the way, do you know about Trivia Workshop? Twitch.tv/Trivia Workshop? You need to know about this. You need to know about Russ and Trivia Workshop. Trivia Workshop is a fantastic trivia game. Russ, if I don't know if you're on Twitch right now or if you're in the phone app, but in any case, I should know this going in. I want to know if Trivia Workshop is... I want to know, I think it's Tuesdays, right? Just Tuesdays currently, but you're saying if it blows up like a pet rock, then you're gonna move it to Tuesdays and Fridays. That's what I've heard. It's what all the kids are saying in school. So we have 4 people collecting points on this. 4 out of 9 are collecting points on this Pulp Fiction question. And I want to point out, we have one person we have 2 people who got it correct. One of them is getting 28 points. One of them is getting 20 points. We have 2 people who are getting half credit plus some speed, and they are getting 17 points and 13 points. So here's the thing about speed. Speed is great to add to a correct answer, but you will actually get Sergeant Evil, or Sergeant Evie, is actually getting more points and answered late. So just so you know, speed matters. Speed isn't everything. All right, I'm closing this one down. And yes, as many of you knew, Jack Rabbit Slims. Jack Rabbit Slims was the name of that diner. Yes, Steve Buscemi or Steve Buscemi was their waiter. He was a Buddy Holly impersonator. And there was a Mamie Van Doren and somebody else. I forget the other one. And here's the other thing. Jack Rabbit Slim was the name. That movie came out in 94, but in 1981, there was an album. I don't know what the origin of the name Jack Rabbit Slim is, but there was an album by a singer-songwriter named Steve Forbert, also called Jack Rabbit Slim, and he had a top 30 hit with a song called Romeo's Tune. And if you were old, you might know this. I'm old. I know this. Question number 6, multiple choice question. What is Great Britain's oldest remaining colony? A colony they still have and they've had for the longest. Is it Gibraltar? Is it Anguilla? Is it Falkland Islands? Or is it Bermuda? What is Great Britain's oldest remaining colony? Is it Gibraltar? Is it Anguilla? Anguilla? Is it the Falkland Islands or is it Bermuda? On the old David Letterman show, Paul Schaefer had a song about Bermuda. It went, Bermuda, it's a kooky kind of place, a nutty kind of place. Bermuda. And yeah, as 2 out of 9 of you either knew or guessed, and you get the same amount of points regardless. Yeah, it was that Paul Schaefer song. It was Bermuda. Bermuda is Britain's oldest remaining colony. Question number 7. Oh, there's so many old people questions in this. This is a lot of old people. I'm not usually asking this many old people questions. What was the name given to the entire line of personal computers exclusively manufactured for and sold by Radio Shack in the late 70s, early 1980s? And Radio Shack, if you are from, you know what? I don't want to say what I'm saying, so I'm going to stop saying it. But Radio Shack was known by another name overseas. And some of you put that name, and it's not correct, or it's not correct enough. Put it that way. I'm giving out some half credits here. Let's see, what do we got? We got 8 out of 9. 8 out of 9. Everybody kind of got where they were going on this one. 5 seconds left. Yes, Radio Shack, known in the United Kingdom, at least, as the Tandy store, because Radio Shack was originally a division of the Tandy Leather Company, and that's true. From Texas, I believe. Tandy Leather bought a small business called Radio Shack and built it up, and so yeah. And TRS-80 is what we're looking for. The TRS-80. For Radio Shack, the Tandy Radio Shack 80, because it seemed no one thought it would be a bad idea in 1976 to name a computer after 1980, to refer to 1980. No one said, hey, you know that's only 4 years away, right? And this is not going to look so futuristic in about 2 years. But yes, TRS-80 for the full points. A number of people got half points. I did not give you any points for Tandy because you didn't have enough. If you had Tandy 80, maybe, but you didn't, so I didn't. Question number 8, multiple choice question. I do these quickly. I hope you don't mind. I hope it's a good thing. Question number 8, sports question, and it's an old one. In 1867, the Marquess de Queensberry lent his name and title to the current set of rules that govern what sport? Is it track and field? Is it boxing? Is it association football, also known as soccer? Or is it cricket? The Marquess de Queensberry. And now I'm doubting my pronunciation of Marquess. Yeah, I'm doubting I'll look at that later on my time. Not so much on your time. But as many of you knew, what do I have? Do I have 9 out of 9? I got 9 out of 9. And I have 7 out of 9 correct. Yes, you are 7 out of 9 if you are correct. The Marquess de Queensberry, boy, I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly, lent his name and title to the current set of rules that govern boxing. Boxing. Come on. Question number 9. More old people stuff. But people are still watching this. It's good. It holds up. It still holds up. Question number 9. I wish I could go black and white on this one. I wonder if I can. Here we go. Looking for a first name, looking for a last name. You got 10 points for each. 10 points for the first name, 10 points for the last name, 10 points for speed. Who was the host of the original Twilight Zone television series? Who was the host of the original Twilight Zone television series? Some of you are misspelling, and I'm going to go half credit on those. You misspelled the first name or the last name. And I'm going to be a little picky, but you do get speed points. And that's the game you were playing. So, yeah. Aiden, Sergeant Evil. Sergeant Evil. Yes, really. I am. 8 out of 9 in on this one. Yeah. Sergeant Evil, I salute you. Sergeant Evil said, really? Because Sergeant Evil, as opposed to Dr. Evil, MD, who's also in the game, Sergeant Evil did not appreciate that I did not distinguish, or I did distinguish, excuse me, between the correct answer and the slightly misspelled answer. But if you were looking up the host of the Twilight Zone in the white pages, which is a thing that you could do back then, if you were looking them up and you looked up Rod Sterling, you'd say, oh, Rod Sterling must be a big star. Rod Sterling has an unlisted number. Rod Sterling doesn't want us to know where he lives. But Rod Serling, if you knew that, and you went to Serling, you'd be like, oh, look, right there. We can order all the pizzas we want to his house. So, yeah, Rod Serling for full points, Rod Sterling or Rid Serling for half points. Question number 10. Question number 10, multiple choice question. And good news for everybody who doesn't appreciate that I'm asking all these questions from the 1950s and the 1860s. This one is smack in the middle. It's from 1903. Based on a $50 bet made at the bar of a social club, Horatio Nelson Jackson and Sewell K. Crocker became the first people to do what? Were they the first people to swim across San Francisco Bay? Were they the first people to ride 100 miles on the roof of a train? Were they the first people to drive across the U.S. in an automobile? Or were they the first people to be passengers on an airplane? 1903. So all of these are things that might have happened for the first time in 1903. Do I have 9 out of 9? I got 8 out of 9. Horatio Nelson Jackson or Sewell K. Crocker. What was the first thing that they did? And yeah, I'm asking all these old people questions. And it's interesting because I said just social club. And yes, this social club was the University Club in San Francisco, California. But I didn't put that in the question. And yet a number of you gleaned that perhaps there was a San Francisco connection, perhaps. And I think there is a San Francisco connection, but it's not swimming across the San Francisco Bay. The answer is they were the first people, Horatio Nelson Jackson and Sewell K. Crocker were the first people to drive across the U.S. in an automobile. And it was all based on a $50 bet. And keep in mind, there were not there was not continuous roadway. That was the work of, I think General Pershing was behind that. But anyway, yes, Sewell K. Crocker and Horatio Nelson Jackson. Think of them the next time you are stopping at a Stuckey's for a pecan nut log roll, or stopping at a plaque on the side of the road. They had to do the whole thing, San Francisco to New York, without any of that. They had to go 3,000 miles before they could stop to use the bathroom. Oh my goodness, look at that. We are 10 out of 19 questions through. So here's what I'm going to do. This is the point where I throw up my thing where I'm looking for money. Filthy, filthy money. You don't want that money. You want to get it off your hands quickly. If you enjoy what we do, and if you enjoy the pace, you enjoy getting peppered with the last round of questions on your trivia night, hit me up. Venmo, Trivia Hubbub. Last 4 digits are 9893. Also, paypal.me/Trivia Hubbub. Do I have Cash App at $ Trivia Hubbub? I do. Someone gave me that a couple of weeks ago. Hey, wait a minute. Whoa, hold on just a second. Do you want to hire me to do a private online trivia event for your friends, family, coworkers, for a fundraiser? Yeah, I'd love to do that right there. TriviaJim@gmail.com. That's how you can get in touch with me. TriviaJim gmail.com. I'll wear a button-down shirt and make you proud. We do a couple of different formats. It's not this format. This is our sort of you want to play on a phone and have a good time kind of format. Normally I use Zoom. We use breakout rooms, and I do a game that's between, like, depending on how many people you have, 45 minutes to 2 hours, and we can discuss beforehand and figure out how many people are going to play and go from there. So let's do it. Let's see where we are after half the game is up, a little more than half the game. 10 out of 19 questions in, and here is our leaderboard tonight with 10 in the game, including late to the party. Late to the party, right there over my head. Right there. Jumping in late. In first place, after 10 questions, it is Russ. And again, Russ from Trivia Workshop. Facebook.com/Trivia Workshop, I do believe. Yeah. Trivia Workshop Online Quizzing is the name of the Facebook group. Twitch.tv/Trivia Workshop. By the way, I'm hyping up Russ. That does not mean that there isn't so much love in my heart that I am not also hyping up Liquid Courage. I am hyping up Liquid Courage. Liquid Courage with Lingo? Are you kidding me? With Mega Sheep? What? Tringo? Come on. The 9 trivia streams, or 9 game and content streams a week at Liquid Courage with a K on Twitch. And you can join in the action. You can give as much as you want. You pick the amount. You pick the value that Liquid Courage is worth. But that's all I'm saying is I base my schedule around when, for the most part, when Liquid Courage and Trivia Workshop are not. Because I'm not going up against them. That's crazy talk. Crazy talk. Who would do that? What are you, loco? You're going to go up against Trivia Workshop, the best in the biz? Son. Come on. Anyway, John Liu in third place with 158 points. No better social distancing than the Atlantic Ocean. Just 0.4 of a point behind. Look out, John Liu. No better social distancing than the Atlantic Ocean. It's got your number. Sergeant Evil, I believe that is, with 150 points. That's close. Shy, I got your name right. I'm very happy to have your name right. 89 points. Little Dave, my friend in the Midwest, city of broad shoulders, the Windy City, the city of lights. I like it. Yes, the city of brotherly love. Little Dave. Dr. Evil, MD, and that means that Dr. Evil is a real doctor. It's a callback. 36 points, 27 points for Aiden. Aiden, I'm rooting for you, Aiden. You're a new name on the scoreboard, and I'm rooting for you. And late to the party, which I'm going to say is that. I'm going to say it is late to the party. Yeah. So let's get back. Going to hide that. We're going to get back to the game. Question number 11. Free answer question, 20 points plus speed. Here we go. If a person is referred to as a towhead, what color hair do they have? If a person is referred to as a towhead, what color hair do they have? Yeah. If a person is referred to as a towhead, what color hair do they have? 8 out of 10 answers in. 4 out of 8 are correct so far. Now there are 12 on the app. There we go. 10 out of 10 are in, and I like it. What's that? That's 5 out of 10. 5 out of 10. Late to the party. Are you in there? Yes, you are. I like it. And the answer that we are looking for, tow, T-O-W, is a word for flax. It is it's woven into flax. It is a flaxen color, and so I will take blonde or light blonde. Sure. I would have taken sandy blonde. Sure, no problem. I'm easy. It's not like you misspelled Rod Serling. Question number 12. Tonight, Jason asked a question about Beatles albums, and I was writing my question, so I put in a question that pertains to the Beatles. That's a rock and roll group from the 1960s. Multiple choice question: who was the last member to join the Beatles? Was it Paul? Was it George? Was it Ringo? Or was it John? Who was the last member to join the Beatles? Was it Paul? Was it George? Was it Ringo? Or was it John? I got 8 out of 10 in, and this is definitely a speed question with, about 3-4 points between them. Got 9 out of 10 in with 6 seconds left to go. Who was the last member to join the Beatles? Was it Paul? Was it George? Was it Ringo? Or was it John? And I got 10 out of 10 with 9 out of 10 correct. Yeah. Folks, many of you know, brought in from Rory Storm and the Hurricanes, that would be our friend Richard Starkey, a.k.a. Ringo Starr. Ringo Starr replacing Pete Best. Feel bad. You feel bad on that one. Sergeant Evil got lucky on that one. Did not know the answer. But yes, John, Paul, and George, they were together. They, I think this Ringo might have come in. I don't remember whether Ringo came in before or after they went to Hamburg. But they did go to Hamburg early on. Their first single over there had the song My Bonnie on it. Question number 13. Question number 13 is it's a comic book and television question. It is a video game question. It's all those. It's all those. As I like to say, Russ, new Shimmer is both a floor wax and a dessert topping. Question number 13. Free answer question. Negan, an antagonist anti-hero from The Walking Dead, became a playable character in the latest installment of what video game series? Released, there should be a D on that, released in 2015. Negan, an antagonist anti-hero from The Walking Dead, became a playable character in the latest installment of what video game series? Released in 2015. Sergeant Evil didn't get lucky on that one. Sergeant Evil knew that one. Nailed it down. Nailed it down so hard that I had to go in and make it correct because it was incorrect because it was too correct. I asked the name of the whole series, and Sergeant Evil came in and was like, it's this one. It's not just the name of the series, it's this one. And that's because Sergeant Evil is the one person who knew, picking up 25 points and change. Sergeant Evil knows that the answer is Tekken 7, specifically. Tekken 7. But I didn't want to get too wrapped up in what particular. I just asked what generally, which one was it? It's the latest version of Tekken. Tekken 7. There you go. Negan is on there. There are other characters from other series or franchises or things like that on that. Number 14. I wrote number 14 because I was hungry. Number 14. KFC famously has how many herbs and spices in its secret recipe? KFC famously has how many herbs and spices in its secret recipe? We got a lot of answers in. We're holding off. People are, okay, there we go. Let's see, we got 6 seconds left and a couple of answers left to go. If you're watching along on Facebook, and there are some of you who are, yes, you can jump in the game. Play on your desktop. It ain't too late. You can jump in for a few questions. Not a problem. play.trivnow.com/gentlemanjim. I knew I was saying something wrong as I was saying it. 10 out of 10 correct, 10 out of 10 in, 6 out of 10 correct. And yes, the KFC, Kentucky Fried Chicken, known for their famous 11 herbs and spices. 11 herbs and spices. Question number 15 is a multiple choice question. I like this question. That's all I'm going to say. I like this question, and I will not lie. And I cannot lie. Cannot lie. Question number 15, with approximately 43 million native speakers, where would you most likely live if you speak the Kannada language? Would you live in Alaska? Would you live in Greenland? Would you live in Nigeria? Or would you live in India? With approximately 43 million native speakers, where would you most likely live if you speak the Kannada language? Would you live in Alaska? Would you live in Greenland? Would you live in Nigeria? Or would you live in India? 9 out of 10 answers in. Oh, I left too much time on this. There's a lot of speed on this one. Whoops. Yeah. I made that a minute-long question. Now I'm concerned that there might only be 30 seconds on the next one. I'm going to have to check that. 10 out of 10 are in, and 6 out of 10 are correct. Kannada is a language with 43 million native speakers, and it is they are almost all located in India. In India. Let's see. Yep, that's exactly what I did. I made that one too many points, and I made this one not enough points. So now I got to go in. Time to fire the typist. Whoa, that's not what I want. That's what I want. Yeah. So those who got that one correct, you got a little extra. You got a little extra that time. Question number 16. Question number 16. It's a television question, and I was still hungry even after I ate the chicken. In February of 2011, Pam Beesly, a character on the U.S. version of The Office, had an 11-year ban officially lifted from what restaurant chain? In February of 2011, Pam Beesly, a character from the U.S. version of The Office, had an 11-year ban officially lifted from what restaurant chain? Pam Beesly, the character, was banned from this real-life restaurant chain. Not Jenna Fisher, the actor, but Jenna Fisher, the actor, probably a nice person. I've never heard otherwise. Seems like a nice person, very friendly face. I've listened to the podcast, The Office Ladies. She seems nice. I judge all this by, would I want to, speaking of Nelson, Horatio Nelson Jackson, and what's his name, Sewell, whatever his last name was. I always judge these things by, would I want to ride cross country in a car with them? How would I want to drive cross country in a car with that person? And Jenna Fisher, yes, seems like a nice person. Even after 4 or 5 days of driving, you'd be like, yeah, Jenna Fisher. Jenna Fisher may feel differently about me. I accept that. I'm a man with faults. But yeah, would I want to drive cross country with Russ? Absolutely. Jason, please. How do I do that? How much do I have to pay to drive cross country with Jason from Liquid Courage? I don't know, but I'll pay it. 5 out of 10 correct, because you knew that it was Chili's. Chili's is correct. Question number 17. Inspired. I like that. I like people who say, I got lucky. You guessed, and you got lucky. Good job. Question number 17, inspired by last night's fantastic trivia game, guest game by Ginny on the Liquid Courage stream last night. Their Tuesday night guest host spotlight. Fantastic questions last night, like really good. Question number 17, multiple choice question. If you are a Yooper, what U.S. state do you live in? Do you live in Illinois? Do you live in Arizona? Do you live in Texas? Or do you live in Michigan? If you are a Yooper, what U.S. state do you live in? And I did it again with the minute. I did it again. So that means the next one I have to go back in. And 10 for 10. You took me to the cleaners. Everyone's getting a lot of points. The spread was pretty. It was only about 2.5 points on this one. So I'm ending this. Nope. But yes, the answer is Michigan. Yes, it's not Illinois. It's not Arizona. It's not Texas. Let's see. Oh, what did I do? I made that. I see what I did. I made it multiple choice. Well, no. Whoa. Oh, yeah. No. That's what's wrong. That's wrong. That's wrong. So that should be. Oh, I put them out of order. That's what I did. Put them out of order. So that one should have been I just went down by number, but 17 should have been 18 and 18 should have been 17. Anyhow, this is 20 points, and this one will have a minute plus your speed. I'm not taking anything away. I'm only giving more. That's my thing for 2021. Just give more. You could do that. You could just give more. Here we go. It is a music question. We're going out on 2 music questions. What R&B singer was the featured special guest on the Lonely Island song, I'm on a Boat? What R&B singer was the featured special guest on the Lonely Island song, I'm on a Boat? All right. What do we got? We got 8 out of 10 in here. What R&B singer was the featured special guest on the Lonely Island song, I'm on a Boat? I got 9 out of 10 in with 20 seconds left. I can wait. I am a patient boy. I'll wait. Only 3 waits. I'll wait. Four waits. That's Fugazi. From Washington, D.C., 1988. All right. 4 out of 10 correct. 4 out of 10 of you knew, as you're staring off the starboard bow, that it's T-Pain. T-Pain is your answer on that one. And we are going out on 2 music questions in a row, which is unusual for me. A lot of music tonight. I think for 20 points, it's a photo question. You're going to see a band. I want to know the name of this rock band, a legendary band. Legendary. What legendary heavy metal band is this? What legendary heavy metal band is this? And you do not have to answer. Shy, I'm giving you full points on that one. There's a funny misspelling because someone's thinking of Game Stonks. What legendary heavy metal band is this? 23 seconds left. Eight out of 10 are in with 10 seconds to go. Legendary heavy metal band. Yeah. If you get a hint by looking around their picture, and you see what color the screen is, and you ask yourself, what color is it? And the answer is black. And they say, what kind of black? And you would say, none more black. And yeah, some would say that they looked at it and it reminded them of death, and they didn't like it. Others would say if you look closely in it, you can see your reflection like a black mirror. But as 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 out of 9 of you knew, second music question in a row and second humorous music question in a row. That was Spinal Tap. Spinal Tap. Sergeant Evil, I will brook no dissent. Drop and give me 20. I get a B on that. I got a boo on that one. Yeah. So, there's 2 Sergeant Evils now. Folks, that's going to bring us to the end. We're going to wrap it up. And I'm going to do this again. And I'm going to say, hey, Did you enjoy this? You want to do this again? Go ahead. Feel free. Show your appreciation the American way by throwing a couple of bucks in the bucket. Yeah, I enjoy doing this. It gives me something to do with my time. I should have remembered to bring down a glass of water, but I didn't. But also, it cost a little bit of money. I put in some time. I put in a little money. Yes. TriviaJim@gmail.com. Send me an email. Tell me what it's like where you live. What do you do for fun? I'd like to know. TriviaJim@gmail.com. Also, I play other style of games. I play one. If you look, the reason why my name on Venmo is Trivia Hubbub is because of this. It's Trivia Hubbub is it's a different kind of trivia format that I do. And if you go on Instagram or you go on Facebook or Twitch, you can see what that looks like. We do that on Sunday nights. It's a lot of fun. We do that. Also on Monday nights, I do something. I don't even have a background for it. I do something on Monday nights where we do like a pub style game on Monday nights, and it's like 5 rounds and questions and a different scoring stuff, and it's like being out in the bar back when we used to all go out and be in the bar. All right, let's wrap this up. Oh, one more time, in case there's anybody anywhere in the world where the internet reaches who says, boy, if only I could see that Venmo address one more time. If I could see that Venmo handle one more time and see the last 4 digits are 9893, that would really make things easier for me. That is who this is for right now. Here we go. Let's go back to the leaderboard. Let's see how everybody did. Yes, the second round, things get shaken up. That second half, it's not even a half. It's less than a half. That second part of the game, the last 9. Here we go. And it's Jeffrey. Jeffrey coming from behind. Jeffrey goes from number 2 to number 1 and vanquishes Russ. And he says, Russ, you may present a first-class, top-tier online trivia game at Trivia Workshop, twitch.tv/Trivia Workshop, and facebook.com/Trivia Workshop. Yeah, that might be you. But at the same time, my friend, I am Jeffrey speaking this, and I have bested you. So yeah, that's Jeffrey in first place. Russ in second place. Sergeant Evie in third place with 339 points. John Lou, I think, moving up in the ranks, 309 points. No better social distancing, just 3 points behind. Just 3 points behind. No better social distancing. 210 points for Shy with Sponal Tap. And Little Dave with 186 points. Always a pleasure, Little Dave. Little Dave, I want to be in a Zoom room with you. Too late to the party. Late to the party. Dr. Evil MD and Aiden. There you go. And that's a lot of stuff, and people are dropping off. So I am going to jump out of this. Those of you who are on Twitch right now, we are going to, what I'm going to do, because if I don't think of it right now, I will not do this. And I feel bad when I do this. I'm going to send you over to Liquid Courage, Liquid Courage Jeremy, who is playing, is he on? Wait, is he not on? He's not on. Never mind. I'm not sending you over to him. Yeah, I'm just going to leave it at that then. Normally he would be, and I'd send you over, but I'm not doing it. So yeah, that does it for me. Everybody, yeah. One more time, triviajim@gmail.com, if you would like to get in touch. And folks, I thank you all very much. Please follow me on Instagram, Twitch, Facebook, and YouTube. And tell your friends, tell your family. Just don't tell my family. Thank you, and have a good night.